Well, hey everybody, I'm back once again from down here in the basement in Lower Slower, Delaware to do another James McMurtry demo how-to. This is by request of fellow McPeep Brandon Shaw. Brandon, thanks a lot for the requests. Keep them coming. Love to do them. This one is Bad Enough from the 2005 album Childish Things. And this one turns out to be not one of James's harder songs. It's a set of familiar chords in natural tuning, not too many gymnastics here. So let's go ahead and dive right in here. Guitars in natural tuning, no capos on the studio recording. When I'm playing it, I put it on the first capo because I can't quite get to the lowest notes here in natural. And the shapes are fairly simple. We're going to be using this G chord that I open with. And we're going to be using the C that kind of goes with it. We're also going to be using a regular C during the chorus. Also during the chorus, we're going to be using the D chord, the E minor chord. Alright, so that's pretty much it for the shapes. The G, and we're going to break this G chord down in some detail here in a sec. D, E minor, C. Okay? And then there's the riff that he does in between the choruses there. It's kind of the hook for the tune, and we'll break that down separately when we get there. Okay, also in the description below, I have a link to one of my early how-to vids on the way James makes use of natural tuning in some of these chord shapes. And the thing I want to draw attention to is we're going to be holding these fingers down a lot during this song, so you can get used to getting those train tracks going in your fingertips. Let's start out here. I started with the intro phrase there on the top of the clip, and that just basically merges into the first time through the verse. Now the structure of the song is there's the first verse chunk, then he goes to a chorus, then he goes to a jam over the chorus progression, comes back, sings the chorus one more time, then he takes it down in that jam kind of riff until he sings the second time around through the verses, and then ends it with one more chorus, and out he goes on he outros on that main riff. Okay, so let's start with the main intro and verse chords. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be building up to this G, which has these two guys here, these two guys there, familiar chord. We're going to do it in 3 sections, and we're going to build it up. On the first 4 lines of the first verse, we're going to be doing it the simplest. The second 4 lines, we're going to add a finger. The third set of 4 lines, we're going to have the whole chord. So that's where we're going. So we're going to start it just like this. Alright, so your third finger here, 3rd fret of the 2nd string, and then you're going to use your 2nd finger on the 3rd fret of the 2 lowest strings and just jump back and forth. And then with your right hand over here, you want to be sure that you are kind of deadening a little bit here, because here's, let's just go ahead and go through it. 4 times for the intro. First 4 lines, keep it simple like that. Where have you been? I don't want to know. Probably someplace I wouldn't want to go. Who were you with? Who did you see? What you talk about? What you say about me? Now we add the 2nd finger here. We're going to make it a little chunkier there in the low register. Same deal with your right hand. Where have you been? I won't let it drop. What were you thinking? When you gonna stop? When were you thinking? When you gonna learn? When you gonna give anything? And it goes straight into the next 4, and now we're doing the full chord. What were you thinking? You better be good. When you gonna act like you know you should? When you gonna act like you know you should? When you gonna do like you said? And then goes, that's into the chorus. Sorry. Okay, So that's it for the first time through the verse. We're going to build on it starting from this until we get this, and then the whole thing. Sorry, kids. Okay, now let's talk about the chorus progression, and then we'll talk about that little jam riff that I'm calling it that he does on the baritone. All right, the chorus is, well, it goes all night like a broken record. So it's D, E minor, C, D the first time, and unbroken record. Then start with the same three chords. No, it wouldn't take all that much. You hang on the C, then do it again. Break me down from all that pressure. Guess you just know when it's bad. Enough. All right, so let's go ahead and play that through. I'll do it from when you're gonna act like you know, like you said. Well, it goes all night like a broken record. You know it wouldn't mean all that much to bring me down from all that pressure. I guess you just know when it's bad. Okay, so that's how the chorus is played. Now let's talk about that little riff thing. See if I can pull this off here. God. Sorry, man, something is out. So we're gonna. This is what I'm trying to do. Okay, so I'm trying to go from the. That's the first three notes, D, E, G, and then the way I'm doing it right now is I'm using my pinky to fret that note. A lot of fretting though, so I'm kind of also working on doing it with a slide move here. Sorry, something is just freaking way out. I apologize. Full money back guarantee for this one. Alright, so here's what I'm doing there. I'm just hitting the note, sliding my whole hand up, and then coming back and nailing that thing. And I'm just going to try to bowl through it with my right hand, just so the ear won't pick up all the other crap that's happening. Let's see if we can pull it off. Okay, and then he then takes it down from that into just back to the G and the C thing, because he's coming back to the verse one more time. Now, instead of starting with section 1 of just these two, we're already got a big build going here, so we're coming right back to 2, the second section, which has these guys as well, because he does kind of take it down from the big build. Cars on the curb, the keys in the lock, houses all dark, up and down the block, swaying on the sidewalk, sneaking through the door, waiting for the sound of the shoes, then the whole chord the rest of the way. Waiting for the gallows, waiting for the noose, waiting for the sound of your calm. The orders come down to launch the attack, scheduled to commence the minute I get back. Bang, 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 and it goes all night like same as it was before. All right, and since my guitar keeps coming way out of tune, I'm going to stop there because everything else is a repeat of what we've already done. The same chorus section as before, and then you try to pull off that riff thing on the outro. Now, the outro is a fade out. where he's just going over the over the chorus chord progression as they turn the knobs down. So you're going to have to work out some way to end it. I'm probably going to end it on that riff, and end it on a G. It sounds good to me. All right, friends, I hope this was helpful to those of you wanting to learn the tune. Brandon, thanks again for the request. This is like your third one, I think. I love it. Bring them on. And since it's just a week before Christmas of 2025 as I'm recording this, let me extend my best wishes to all for this holiday season. Whatever it is you celebrate or not, it is the holiday time for all the world's faiths, pretty much. And then for those of us like myself who have no religion, that's okay too. You don't have to. You don't have to do that. And I also know that this is a tough time for a lot of folks. Holiday times can be a time of the blues, and so I feel you. I feel you. Take care of yourselves, everybody, and thanks again for the request. And we'll see you on the next one.